Okay, what about a slashing forward?
Now, slashing forward, it's a little rough around the edges because everybody wants to go and dunk the ball no matter how tall or big they are. I can use what I have, and that is a 6'9" power forward. That's a 7'5" wingspan, and it has a 90 rebound and 90 steal. And what I can do is I have a 93 driving dunk, so that raises my posterizer all the way up to where if I get a step on defender towards the basket, I can just go into a meter dunk and get a contact almost every time. So they would have to put their big around me, and at that point, I could just fake like I'm going to the basket and just walk back and shoot.
Fans, and now the presentation of the award ceremony. Gillian Champagne! Ted Taylor!
Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. Moments away, it'll be the Sacramento Kings going up against the Denver Nuggets here at Ball Arena. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. They've got Adams. Turner is out there with Towns. Then it's Shaedon Sharpe. And it's Roddy in at the 3 spot. And for the Nuggets, Jokic is out there with P. Then there's Shepard. And it's Izzo in at the small forward position. And opening day here for both of these teams, Brent Barry. The fans are full of optimism.
Well, the seeds have been planted in the offseason, Kevin. What's about to bloom for these franchises as the year goes on? I mean, lots of movement around the league, but it's about the growth of your favorite team and watching these storylines play out as teams march towards the playoffs. A long ways away, but tonight's where it starts.
Here's P. And it's Jokic missing.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
And forget those threes. Cat, get the easy ones.
And so it's the Kings getting on the board first. Unloads from 9. Shepard, that's good.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. You got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And it's the Kings with the ball. Denver getting their last shot to go.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Kings shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Shooting for Sacramento.
So he picks up just one from the line that time. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Sharp with it. Now defended by Jokic. Sharp. That's good.
Just a gutsy play from Sharp as he goes inside and absorbs all the contact.
P passes to Shepard. Here's P. And a miss there on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And it's in there.
Well, a good start here. That's Trey for Trey, and that's Spanish for 3.
For Denver, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Izzo. Jokic trying to free himself up. Second chance shot. It's hauled in by the Kings.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clank it.
Here's Towns, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Shepard, the pass to P. Got a piece of it. Turner with the steal. Adams outside. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Roddy. And that one is off. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
On offense, here are the Kings. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Now, here's Sharp. D right on him. Good. Sharp's got 7 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. We know, Brent, there are many roads that lead to the modern NBA. And Shaden Sharp took his own unique path.
Yeah, Kevin, you could say that again. I mean, he was on the Kentucky campus as a player, but never participated in a collegiate game. And then all of a sudden finding himself at the top end of the NBA draft without ever playing a college game.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Pass to Roddy. Knocked loose. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Here's Shepard. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. And that's now 6 points for Reed Shepard. Sacramento leading by 6. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Sharp, that's good.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
The pass to Pete. To the paint. Here's Jokic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Just have to stay down on any kind of pump fake. Once Jokic got him up in the air, he had him.
The Kings have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Had a chance to catch up with Michael Malone. I asked him about the challenge of facing Miles Turner, and he said this guy is a problem for our offense. Miles is an incredible shot blocker. You have to know where he is on the floor at all times. Now, we don't normally hear a coach talk about somebody's defense first, but Turner is that guy. Fellas?
All right, David, thanks. Great Kentucky native Reed Shepard followed in his dad's footsteps and stayed local for his college years.
How cool was that? His dad winning 2 national championships for the Bluegrass State, was named the MVP of the '98 college tournament, and he even had a brief stint in the NBA. Reed, the 3rd overall pick of the 2024 draft, blazing his own trail.
Jokic. It's good on the putback.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Pass to Adams. Outside Turner. Three-pointer. And the three ball is good.
Makes decisive decisions on the hardwood. Once Turner saw the catch and shoot opportunity, he was locked and loaded.
The Nuggets trail by 8. Here's P. Still scoreless. Misses off the left iron.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Now here's Adams. Good defense by Jokic. Here's P. Defended by Towns. Out left to the wing. Here's P. Rebound by the Kings. Turner's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring, but let's see if he can eventually get back on track. Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it.
Pass to Roddy. Kick out to Adams. Over Shepard. Adams' shot is off. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Trailing by 10. Pass to Shepard. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Just 5 to shoot. P passes to Izzo.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now Sharp. He's got 13. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
As good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
Here's P, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Timeout is called, first of the game for Sacramento. And going against Denver, their first game of the NBA's regular season. Here's Adams. On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Adams is out there with Shaedon Sharpe. Then there's Parks. And it's Roddy in at the 3 slot. And it's Sharpe missing.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one. Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride. So full speed, 2 points.
On the pass to Towns. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Passes it to Shepard. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. And that's now 10 points for Reed Shepard. Kings leading now by 3. Adams the pass to Roddy. Here's Parks. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Sacramento.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break add to your total in a hurry.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The Kings have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Pass to Roddy. Here's Cherokee Parks. Down low. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Towns has got 6.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat. This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Adams down low. Count it. And the Kings lead by 5.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off. Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see, and it came this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Cherokee Parks can't hit. Nuggets have gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. Over to the left wing. From 12 feet out. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. They'll take on the Thunder at Paycom Center after this one. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Pass to Sharp. They get it again. Boom! He jams it straight down.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Shepard with the ball. Adams on him. He with the bucket.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Timeout called by the Kings. You know, it used to be teams hoarded their cap space to make a big splash in free agency. But, Brent, why is that less common now?
Well, really, the mechanisms for you to retain and maintain your star power has gotten easier for teams as they have gone out for big extensions to make sure that their star is shining brightest.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for Parks. Here's Adams. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
No coverage that time. And 12 points for Pete.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
The pass to Towns. Kings moving the ball around. Jokic against Turner. Over Jokic. The shot by Turner no good. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. They trail by 1. Here's Roddy. Scoreless thus far. Sharp finds Adams. He grabs the miss. Denver's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Primo, the pass to Pete. And there's the second dunk to finish it off.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Sacramento's got fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Turner against Jokic. Shot's good by Turner. Turner's got 5.
Putting on the hard hat there. Give Turner credit for staying locked in on capitalizing no matter what.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Kings have raised their standards, but they're not satisfied. Coach Mike Brown says good is the enemy of the great. We've got to win today, every single day. Be okay with honest communication, with stress that it takes to be just a little bit better, and with being uncomfortable if it helps us prepare for a deep playoff run. Kevin?
That's every team's goal. D.A., thank you. Here's P. He's got 14. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Adams, the pass to Roddy. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Shepard the pass to Pete. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14. The Kings trail by 3. Adams with it. He's got 5. Here's Sharp. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Jokic.
Really taking it to the defense. Sharp was smart not to hold back that time.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Harper's checked in.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now, here's Sharp. He's got 21. He grabs the miss. Denver's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Here's Shepard inside. Here's P. He doesn't hit that one. Good work defensively by Turner. Adams outside. He takes it in. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Denver in the lead. To the middle. Jokic rising up.
Jokic attacking the rim and brings it down hard.
Sacramento's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Adams outside. Now, here's Lyons. Tight defense on him. Passes it to Sharp. Just 5 on the clock. It's blocked. And they hit it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. One checked in for the Nuggets. Curry comes in for Shepard. The Kings also at the sub. Rollins is checked in. Pass to Pete. Here's Vaughn. Outside Curry. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Here's Rollins. He has yet to score. Ball surveying the floor. Shot clock at 6. Here's Adams. Offensive rebound.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
That's his second.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far. We've reached the end of the first half of play. Nuggets lead by 7. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena.
The Kings, 61.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Shaedon Sharp really making a difference here.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Be out there with Jokic. Then there's Shepard, and it's Izzo who's the three. That's the group on the floor for Denver. For Sacramento, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
The Nuggets leading by 5. Pass to P. Shepard with the ball. Adams on him. Shepard, that's good. Shepard's got 16.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Here's Shepard. The Kings getting the bucket. P. Off target from three-point range.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Adams' shot is off. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Leading by 5. Great positioning on the putback. P's got 20 points.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Here's Adams after the made shot from P. Adams down low. He's got 9. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. He passes to Izzo. Shepard with the ball. To the inside. And it's sent back by Turner. Adams with it. Now guarded by P. Looking to get back on track here. And there's the nice layup by Adams. He's got 11.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And finished off by Shepard.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Now, here's Adams. He's got 11. Back to Sharp. Goes up on the wing. He grabs the miss. He's got 6 rebounds in the game. Jokic passes to P. And it's sent back by Turner. And there's going to be a foul. He definitely made contact with the ball, and in doing so also got the body, so we'll see free throws here. The Nuggets have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4 of 7 from the foul line tonight.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
He's perfect from the line this time. The Kings trail by 9. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. You gotta like what P has done in this game.
He is on a major roll today. This timeout was desperately needed. They got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
And while we've got this moment here, now let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. The Nuggets, number 1.
Yeah, I mean, the best in the league at forcing those miscues and then capitalizing at the other end. Their defense led to their offense.
No one covering.
Miles Turner.
Turner's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
I remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
He passes to Izzo. Now Shepard. The pass to Primo. 5 on the clock. Top of the key. Offensive rebound. Jokic. Jokic catches his way to finish inside.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. Passes to Turner. To the middle. A steal. He passes to Izzo. Here's P. Out to the right wing. Here's Primo. Hasn't made one yet.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Another three for Sacramento.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Primo. To the wing on the left. And it's sent back by Turner.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And he hits it and gets hacked down. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team. Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Adams, the pass to Roddy. Towns with it. And Sharp has it in the corner. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nuggets.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists. Say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Now here's Adams. He's got 11. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Such a ridiculous athlete. Sharp is overwhelming them tonight. When Shaden is playing with this kind of confidence, there's not much you can do.
Shepard with the ball. Adams defending. Now Shepard, 18 points for him. He with the bucket.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Adams taking his time here. Here he goes. He feeds it to Turner. Pass to Sharp. Sacramento moving it around. Now here's Adams. Guarded close. Puts up a deep three. And it's Denver with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Here's P. He's got 24. Towns with the steal. Pass to Roddy. The rebound by Shepard. Now the pass to P. Another 3 for Denver.
You would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Adams dishes to Turner. Passes it to Roddy. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner. Roddy's got 7 points.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Here's P. He's got 27. Out to the wing. Down low. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nicely jammed.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, have you settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Denver foul. That's his second personal foul. Fourth team foul. Substitution on the court.
On defense, Denver. Count that one. 8 points for him.
Wow, look at the release. Towns with a quick trigger.
Curry against Rollins. Curry's shot is off. The Kings trail by 9. Inside. It's stolen by Curry. To the paint. And he jams it with authority.
So much attention on Steph that really opens up the floor.
For Sacramento, they've gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
That one goes in. He's got 33 points.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Now, here's Sharp. He has 29. The kick out to Towns. Drains the three-pointer. Towns has got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Denver calls timeout. And the Kings making a change here. Adams checked in. The Kings trail by 20. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth. Sharp out there with Lyles. Then there's Parks. And there's Miles Turner. And it's Roddy in at the small forward. Lyles no good. Lyles gone just 1 for 7 shooting tonight. And he dunks it down.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Picked his pocket. He passes to Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's Cherokee Parks. Pass to Roddy. From outside, off the mark.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
The shot by Primo, no good. Sacramento's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And it's Sharp missing. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Izzo, and there's another one for the Nuggets.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
For Sacramento, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Now, here's Sharp. He's guarded closely. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Primo, the pass to Jokic. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Jokic putting his size to work. Hard to stop down low.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Here's Roddy. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
Here's the 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 14 rebounds tonight, going after. Here's Primo, covered by Lyles. He gets it in there.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And it's the Kings with the ball after the Nuggets pick up 2. Pass to Shepard. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
P passes to Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
A great feed, and that assist gives him a triple-double. You gotta love that kind of player, able to get it done in just about every facet.
Now, here's Goodwin. There's the pass to Rollins. To end the drought, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And the league trying to get a bit more competition in the All-Star game. You got any ideas there?
Well, cash prizes seem to work well for the in-season tournament. Even a little something might help up the ante just a bit. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Now, here's Goodwin. He's tightly guarded, and the call up against Jokic. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Second team foul.
Here's Rollins. 6 to shoot. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Here's Goodwin. And that one goes long.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right now.
Substitution on the court.
7 seconds left in the game. And here is Adams. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this game. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll